So we can start, right? So let's start. So for everyone here, welcome to GitHub live session of doing a PR. So this is a really big beginner-friendly session. So let me introduce myself. I am Muhammad Suhail, and I'm from S5 IT. I'm a mentor at OpenHack 2020, and I'm also a project maintainer of the project Image Tego. So that's it about me. So let's move on to the project session. Okay. So why are we doing this session? In this session, what we're going to do is to show you how to contribute to open source project, right? So why are we doing that? As we all know, right, what open source projects are, and uh, there are many open source projects that we use in our daily lives, uh, even those that we are not aware of. So in some of these projects, we um, we are thinking of adding some features. If we have the skill, adding some features, or by checking out their documentations, we think that we can improve their documentations. So we can do or contribute these contributions to that project. To that project. So that's what I'm going to show you today. So how do we do that, and why should you do that? All this stuff is what I'm going to show you today. So as we all know, there are millions of open source projects currently, like VLC, Linux, Telegram, React, many frameworks, and many apps. So we don't actually need to have 100% programming skills to contribute to them too. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So first of all, wait a minute, let me present my screen. Okay. Can you see my screen? Okay. So first of all, we have to select a repository to work on, right? So I'm selecting this repo, Hello Open Source, which is really beginner friendly, and once we do this README. So what are we going to do is first the few seconds. We are gonna fork it to my account, so we'll wait then. Okay, it's forked successfully. So we have to clone the project to our local machine, right? Or in layman's term, we have to download that code so that we can work on it in order to contribute, right? So first we copy the URL, and then so first we open up a directory which we work on our programming stuff. Then we are going to clone the project. So we use this command git clone to, and then the argument is, the parameter is the link of the fork repo. So now we are cloning the project to the local machine. Now we move into the project folder. So first, after cloning the project, now we have to make changes. So before that, we have to create a branch, right? So for that, the command is git checkout -b, and then the branch name. The branch name must be meaningful, and it should be related to what we are going to do, right? So if you are fixing typos, it should be fix typo, or if you are going to add some feature, it should be the name or short name of that feature. So what I'm going to do is add to the contributor list, right? So maybe add it's a bit long, but that's what I'm going to name my new branch. So now we are on the branch add contribution details. So now what we are going to do is make changes or add to the project, right? So for that we use some kind of code editor. So I'm going to use Atom here. So for contribution, we have to create a new file in this repo. So I'm going to name it Regini, my GitHub username, and then I'm not going to add the GitHub profile right now because I'm going to show some other steps after the PR. So I'll be adding just the name for now. So we have made some changes, right, to the fork repo. So now we have to commit the changes. So before that, we have to stage the changes, or stage the file, right? So we can see that the breadgenie.md file is not staged as of now, and it's a new file. It is untracked too. So we have to stage it. So for that, we can use this command git add, then the file name. Now we can see that it is staged as now. So we can commit it. So for that, the command is git commit -m, then the git commit message. The commit message should be always a meaningful commit message. We can just write it like fix 1, fix 2, something like that. It should be meaningful. We should specify what we have done in that commit. So here I will just write add name. So that is committed. So committed to the branch add contributor details, right? Contribution details. So now after committing, we have to for making the PR, we have to push our code to our forked repo. For that, we'll push that branch to our repo, remote repo. So we have to enter our credentials with the username and the password, and then it will be pushed to our forked repo. Let's see that. As you can see, we have made changes. So there is a section and a button compare and pull request. So if we are going to make a pull request, we should click on it, and then give a title to the PR. So add contribution details, and we are going to specify what we have done in the description section, right? So we can use checkbox and stuff like that, or bullet points to specify what we have done in that PR, and we can also use unchecked checkboxes for just showing that we have done. So let me speak about it. If we are going to do some PRs that are really big, like if we are going to work on it for months or something, so if we are going to add a big feature, or if we are going to rewrite the whole code base or something big like that, we will split the project, or split the PR into different parts, right? So it's a good practice to do a PR after just completing the base of the PR, like 1 or 2 parts of it, so that the mentor or the maintainer of the project can review your code and check how you are doing, check how you have done the code, right? And they can easily request for changes, and it would be much easier for them and us too. But if you're going to just do a PR after a major change, then sometimes there may be spaghetti code or something like that, and it would be much more harder for the maintainer to review the code. So what we are going to do is, the reason why I skipped adding the GitHub profile was also this. So we'll just specify what we have done, right? Yeah. So as we can see from the preview, I have added my name but not the GitHub profile. So we can keep track of what we have done in the PR by keeping a checkbox or something like that. So I'm going to create a pull request, and then we can, it's a feature of this PR, we can keep on committing to this PR and make necessary changes to this PR. So I have added my name but not the GitHub profile yet. So I can add the name now. I mean the profile now. So this is how it's going to look like. So let's get into it. Sorry for the typos. And we'll just change the username bar. And that's it. I have added my profile to the GitHub profile, right? So we are going to make that, we are going to commit that changes to. So first of all, we are going to stage the commit, the file. So as you can see, the committed file is modified. So we are going to commit that, stage that file, and then we will commit the changes. So the commit message will be at GitHub profile. Alright. So now we will push the code to our repo, the default repo. So as the username, we should type out the username, the password. And the code is pushed to the repo. So let's view it. So we can see that the new commit is added to the PR. So now we can check this too. So we can keep track of our progress like this too. So now we'll wait for the maintainer or the maintainer or the project owner to verify the PR, and they will merge it, hopefully. So that's what the live session is all about. And as a bonus, I will be doing how to sync your forked repo and the original repo. So for that, first we will have to add a remote. Before that, I have to explain why we need to sync the repo, right? So if, for example, if this PR is approved, and then there will be changes into the original repo, right? So a person A have already forked the repo before I made this PR. So the changes won't appear in their repo, right? But that person want to sync their repo with the original repo, then we have to do some stuff. So that's what I'm going to show now. So first of all, we have to add a remote. So the command is git add remote, and then the original repo string. Wait a minute. Sorry. Wait a minute. So a pro tip: if we are facing some kind of recording, and just use Google. Okay, there's no shame in that. So I mean, I forgot how to use that. So bear with me for a few minutes. I'm sorry. There was some mistake in the command. So this is the command, I guess. Yeah. I'm sorry, it's been kind of long before I added a remote. I'm sorry, I do. I guess that did it. I had to specify a name, I guess. So, yep, the remote is added, as you can see. So my repo is already even with the sorry, Wait, let me take my repo. Okay. As you all can see, my repo is already even with the original repo's master branch. So there is nothing to sing here, but I'll just go through it. So for singing the repo after adding the remote, we have to fetch the changes from the remote, right? So for that, I have specified the remote as hello open source. It should be something like upstream or something. That's the best practice, I guess. So
Hello, Suhail.
yeah.
Can you
Hello.
go ahead and merge the PR and then you can fetch from the original repo?
Sorry. Can you say that again?
I will merge your PR and then you can fetch the latest updates from the original repo.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, that's right.
Okay,
We
can you
can do
check?
that. I'm sorry. Seems like it's already even or something. Anand, it's already merged, right?
No, it's not merged. I have given you a comment.
Okay, okay, okay. I haven't seen that. Sorry. Wait a minute. Oh, it seems like there's a typo in my code, so we'll check for that. Um, mm, I can see the typo. Can someone help me out? There's a space, I guess. Is that the typo?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So we have to commit that too. So first, let's stage the um, file, and then we'll commit it. So we have committed it, and then we will push the code, right? I mean, push the commit. So as usual, we will enter the username and then the password. And let's check the PR. All right. So the typo is fixed now, and let's wait for Anand to merge the PR. Yeah. So the PR is merged now. So let's sync the um, original repo and the fork repo's master branch or the main branch for now. So the first step is always, I mean, you have to do it once. Just add the remote, and then we should fetch from the remote. Now we have to merge it with the remote and the master branch. So in the local machine, the code has been updated and it's even on the master branch. But for the remote repository, the fork repository. We have for the changes to appear there, we have to push the code, right? Sorry. What was it again? Okay. So I think there was a typo in my password. Okay, everything seems to be up to date. Let me check. I think I made some kind of mistake in the pushing part, I guess. I don't know. Let me check the code. I think the mistake was on checkout master. Yeah, I think that was a mistake. Let's push again. Sorry, I made a typo again. That's odd.
Can you show us your
Usually
remote?
this is. Yep, wait a minute. This one. The remote and the origin. I don't know why. Maybe we should go through it all again, all over again. The remote seems okay. It's working now. So we have merged the changes now. Seems like the repo wasn't updated last time we did the fetch command. So we will push it. So the thing was, when I fetched the changes, I was on the, the working branch, right? Not on the master branch. I should have switched to the master branch and then did the. So yeah, newbie mistake. It happens, I think. So yep, that's how you sync the forked repo and the original repo's master branch. So I guess that's it for today's session. And if if anybody have any kind of doubts, you can ask me. So if I know, I will try my best to answer it. You can ask in any language, English or Malayalam, anything is fine. Anyone? So I guess nobody have any kind of doubts then. I mean, if you have any kind of feedback on how I did the session, you can say that too.